Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Stoneburner. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Snagged in the middle. It's Siegel. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's got his man, makes the grab, and they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Here comes the Texas offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Rodriguez will throw. He makes the grab.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He's going to take off. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
It's complete. Stopped after making the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to pass on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Longhorns! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say Dave looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. They're bringing heat. He's not afraid to go deep. Snatches it on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level, you usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
This time he's got it. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't. Incomplete. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They'll leave it with the lone back. Still on his feet. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Floating away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll go to the ground. He's there to make the stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and out. First down for this offense. The give to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. A strong tackle and wrap up from...
Picks up 1. 3rd down coming up.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. On the ground, it's Price. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Hand off from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They're going to run it to the right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
4th down and less than a yard. And, of course, the offense is going to stay on the field. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. And they're going to score again. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from